one and all to the K.O.E. Nation, folks. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, K.O.E. Nation on TikTok, K.O.E. Nation on Twitch, and we have some amazing K.O.E. content coming to you from one of the many friends and denizens of the K.O.E. Nation. So, folks, without further ado, let's not keep you waiting any longer.
All right, folks, welcome to the Chicken Coop. Special video for you today. A little backstory to it first. I had a forever decanter. If you don't know what that is, it's where you kind of blend everything together and you refill a decanter with a blend of all your scotches, whiskeys, whatever you want to do. Thankfully, this one was with bourbons, not my scotches. And, well, it broke. And not only did it break, it fell, broke, and spilled all over a brand new Xbox. So that's been about a week, and I've been just kind of sulking. I haven't plugged the Xbox in. That's the next one after this. Let's see if it works now. But anyway, we're going to get back on track, and we're going to start a new decanter. So here I bought... this was just some crappy whiskey. It was called American Barrels Kentucky Bourbon, but it was a cool bottle. So you got the snake wrapped around there. It's got the coil up top. It's got the shotgun base to it. So I thought this would be a cool decanter to restart bourbons because, well, bourbons get a little spicy. They can either be a bit of a shotgun blast or maybe a little bit of a snake bite. So what an appropriate bottle. And we're gonna pour some stuff in there together. Now, not super scientific with it. I'm just gonna kind of try to keep it as even amounts as possible, and do this is gonna be an ever-changing forever decanter. So we're just gonna start out with full shots of some of my favorite bourbons, fill this bad boy up, and I don't know, maybe give it a little taste. So let's start. And this is going to be bourbons only. There may be some more cast or maybe a couple gimmicky bourbons, but only good ones. Only ones I really enjoy. So without further ado, we're going to kick it off with a Woodford Reserve Double Oak. This was a store pick, actually. Was the Bourbon of Extreme in the last bourbon tournament with Phil K.O.E. So pretty excited to I have this and another store pick up there. So never want to run out of this beautiful liquid here. So that's going to be our start to our base. So of course this bottle I have cleaned it, rinsed it, so everything's all clean, no contamination in there. So now that we got that one out of the way, this one I catch a little hell for this one. Jefferson's Aged Ocean. This is Voyage 23. I actually really enjoy this. It's nothing too crazy or insane. For the price tag, it's a little, I don't know. Not a lot of people, if you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it. Not a lot of people want to spend the price tag for it. But I got it, I believe, for my birthday from my wife, and I have started to enjoy this more and more. So we'll throw a little bit, and it's kind of that's a gimmicky one because literally they age it, and then they put the barrels on a ship and then take this special route out in the ocean and let it rock back and forth in the casks. So it's literally aged at sea. Kind of a cool story. Oops, dripped a little bit there. Kind of a cool story to it, but it's a gimmick. Nobody really cares. So, Voyage 23. We're going to go with Yellowstone Store Pick hand collection. This is the 109 proof. I think they make one that's 115 as well for store pick selections. I do rather enjoy this one. I heard the 115 is actually really good too, so if I ever find that, I will be adding that to the collection as well. This is a spicy meatball right here. I gotta watch my drippage. You guys are gonna make fun of me for that. Great one to have on your shelf. Here we're gonna get a little fancier, we got the Maker's Mark FAE02. This is 109 proof as well, so keeping things up there on the proof level here. This one's really good. The FAE01 and 02, oh man, they're so hard. They're both fantastic bourbons, and they stand apart, but they're, God dang it, I keep spilling. I'm gonna have to try this glass off. It's just going right down the side. Oh, maybe I'll lick that one up. Fantastic. Oh wow, yeah. A little taste of that. Any Maker's Mark. I'm a big fan. So far we're still on top shelf. We have not moved down top shelf bourbons. If it's not open, I got a few of these. They're not open. I'm not putting them in there until they're open. So I got McKenna. We got a couple of Caribous. We got a Safel. I got a Four Roses single barrel OBSO. Like, some of those aren't going to go in here just because they're not open yet. Here's another really, really cool, kind of, I don't know, not necessarily rare, but not as heard of bottle. So Loop River Distillery out of Nebraska. It's only 86 proof, but this, I believe, made it to the final four of the bourbon tournament last year. Really, really good stuff. Tony and Phil got me this for my birthday last summer. And as you can see, I rather have been enjoying it. It's a little bit lower proof, but it's got so much flavor profile in there, especially from a small local distillery in Nebraska. And this stupid thing. Okay. Rabbit Hole Derringer. Oh, this stuff is so good. Bought it just because I was looking for hunting other bottles, and there was nothing available. I kept striking out, and the lady behind the counter was like, "Trust me, try this. You're going to love it." And I was not disappointed. I better measure that a little bit at least. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. I enjoy almost everything from the Rabbit Hole line. The only one I wasn't impressed with was just their straight bourbon. It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. And that one is 93 proof, so a couple lower proof, but very, very flavorful. Let's get some Blanton's, some Wild Turkey, and this spicy sumbitch right here is going to be fantastic to have in there as well. So of course, Blanton's, everybody's favorite pony. Got a couple of bottles of this. Which one is this one? Got the letter S. Some of my favorite juice out there. Must have Blanton's on hand at all times, fellas. And ladies, I guess. Ladies, if your fellas doesn't have Blanton's, you better get them some. Better recognize. Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit Single Barrel. Another fantastic one. Now, this I believe is only 93 proof on the Blanton's. I might be off just a little bit there. It's right around 90. This one's 101. So it's a Wild Turkey 101, basically, single barrel. Very, very sexy stuff here as well. And we're getting that proof back up there like it should be. All right. Oops, wrong lid. Yeah, and that's the one thing I hate about these Wild Turkey lids is like the cork pops off so easily. Heaven's Door. Ooh, this one's hot. 123.36 proof. Single barrel Heaven's Door cask strength. This stuff, whoa, God, blew me away. I was very shocked on how good this was. Sounded like it was just going to be a Bob Dylan gimmick, but hey, he makes some really good bourbon. Okay. And that will do for the top shelf for now. I do have some Colonel. I I got a Booker's up there, like I said, Caribou's, Safal, the Four Roses. I have an Elijah 18, but it's kind of a decoy. It's not really a top shelf bourbon. I'll explain here in a second. Let me put these back up here. Man, get a few of these next ones out. Definitely got these makers, some more makers. Gotta do another Russell's, gotta do another Heaven's Door. Let's do Toasted. Let's do Breckenridge. Whew, we're gonna fill this bar up real quick. We'll see how many of these it takes. We might fill this bad boy up just with this right here. Anyway, so like I was saying, that Elijah 18, it's the decoy. Somebody comes over and goes, "Oh my God, Elijah Craig 18." Yeah, not a big fan. Wasn't that great. A little pissed I spent that much on that, honestly. But if you ever come over and I don't think you really appreciate whiskey or bourbon, but you want to try something that you think is going to be really good, I'll probably give you that, because one, it's not offensive, and two, if you don't like it, I don't care. Three, if you really like it and you want more of it, I don't care. So yeah, that's the decoy bottle, folks. And a little bit more Heaven's Door. Oh man, I'm like crying over here every time I drip any. This is just their straight bourbon whiskey. This is a 92 proof. Very, very good stuff. And this came out of a sampler pack. I've got two other ones. There was a rye, and I can't remember the other one. But we still have the other two to try. I'm super excited and pretty stoked to open those up one of these days. Let's go over to Russell's. This is 101 proof, 55% ABV. This is the Russell's Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Yeah, good stuff. Oh. Wild Turkey knows how to keep a good nose. Now, since I'm doing almost full shots, the complexity of this, it'll be there with the Forever decanter, but it's going to have a good base because I've picked a lot of these strategically. There's nothing crazy that's going to overtake this bottle. It's going to be a little spicier, but nothing flavor-wise is going to overtake the whole thing. It's going to have a good mixture, and then anything I dump in after this, and that any new bottles I open, it's just going to absorb and kind of blend in there with it. So kind of intentional with how much of each of these I'm putting in is because I want to have a good base and ensure that this Forever decanter doesn't go south on me. We're going to do a Russell's 10-year now. Okay. I just actually had me a dram of this 10-year just a few minutes ago. This stuff is very good too. It is kind of lighter, 45 ABV, so only 90 proof. I keep mixing my corks up here. I'm going to keep that in line. So that's done. I'm going to have to start getting a little picky here. Here's the Rabbit Hole. This is the High Gold, which is this their high rye one? Yeah, high rye small batch. This is actually really good. Very, very underappreciated in my opinion. This is great for mixing, neat, beautiful bottle presentation. You can do about anything with this stuff. It doesn't stand head and shoulders above anything, but it is a solid bourbon for, yeah, about $50-$60 price range most places. So okay, makers, 46 cast strength. Oh yeah, that cork's in there good. I have a ton of Maker's bottles I have yet to open. They're all the different stave profiles. Very interesting how they can get 1,001 different batches just by changing their stave profiles around. They're 46 cask strength. This is a 55.15, so 110.3 proof bourbon. Beautiful stuff. Let's go. We gotta have some Eagle Rare in there, otherwise everybody will get mad. Especially if I put Buffalo Trace in. Everything from Buffalo Trace typically have these wooden corks. And my Eagle Rare was the first bottle where the cork actually broke and was in danger of falling into the whiskey. I was able to fish it out before any damage could be done to the juice. But always save your corks. It's like one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give anybody. Save your damn corks, people. Regular Maker's 46. So this is 94 proof. This is for base flavor profile. The 46 is tremendous. And we already did the 46 cask strength. Very, very similar in profile and taste, just higher proof. This is quite a bit lower proof. But a must-have. And they've actually changed the bottle. You won't see the 46 bottle like this anymore. They're making it like the regular, which has the French stave, I think, or French oak cask or something is what it says on there now. All right. Oh, yeah, we got some room. All right. Ezra Brooks cask strength. This is a barrel pick. This is 120 proof. I catch shit about this one because it's Ezra Brooks. This was actually fantastic. And again, this is going to be adding some of that spice to it, keeping that meatball and that liquid at a high proof here. But again, it's one that's not offensive. It's actually better than you might think. Ezra Brooks does not get a very good reputation. Uh-oh, that's the open, or the, I got an open one somewhere. Let's get that. I'm not a fan of doing too much Elijah Craig, but I do like their toasted. So we'll add toasted barrel. This will give it a little bit of that smoky flavor. Shouldn't overtake it, being only the one shot. Hopefully my shit's still recording here since my computer decided to go into sleep mode. So looks like it's still going. All right. Where's my lid? Another stupid cork design. Really dislike that. Breckenridge Bourbon, another big surprise out of the bourbon tournament out of Breckenridge, Colorado. I do have the rum cask. I have yet to open. I'm excited to try it. Most rum casks, Madeira casks, like there's certain cask finishes that you know are going to be good. Breckenridge is one of those. So this is a 105 high proof blend. Let's see, this barrel, toasted barrel is a 94. Let's throw some good old Buffalo Trace in here, as what kind of forever decanter doesn't have some Buffalo Trace? Let's be real, folks. We're about 3/4 of the way there. And then it's going to be bottle killing on some of my ones I've been just hanging on to add to this. I know I said I wasn't going to open any, but I got so much Buffalo Trace and I go through it like water, so there's nothing to worry about there, folks. All right. This is more of a mid shelf. I'm not even sure if there's a full shot, but Four Roses single barrel is going to go in. Probably not even a full shot. We're going to kill off some TX bourbon. Got probably just over a shot. We're just going to do the regular 93 proof Yellowstone. Nothing special to it, just normal bottle. We'll do a Maker's 101. Let's get through some of these. Some people's just go-to bottle A lot of people just have this as their daily sipper. Can't go wrong. Not one of my favorites from makers, but still, very good base selection to add to this. Four Roses. I do enjoy the single barrel. At first time I tried it, I was like, man, this is kind of a basic bitch bourbon. Like, I wasn't a huge fan. Oh, come on, you can get that last little bit. Bottle killed. But after letting it sit and open up for a little bit, playing around with it, doing a little dash of water here and there, ice cube, playing around with it, man, it opened up. So beginner bourbon snobs want to learn, nosing and flavor profiles. Four Roses single barrel. You can find them as cheap as $40, and you can't go wrong. TX bourbon, nothing special about it. It's just a basic bourbon, and honestly, this might be my next decanter model. Nothing special about it. I might try to clear off as much of the stickers as I can, and this might become my rye decanter. Possible. I do like just the style of the bottle and some of the design around some of it, so I'll save what I can and then see if I can clear off some of the other, but that's the main reason I want to kill this one. And it's not offensive. There's really nothing much to this. TX does a really good blended whiskey. That is fantastic. Got a little puddle over here. I'm gonna have people mad at me in the comments. Wash me in your judgment. Especially as I pour Yellowstone into this beautiful bottle. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my God, blasphemy. Is it more blasphemous to put some of these in here, or as much as I've spilled? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. All right, so let's just finish this off. Let's be real. There's not enough there to do anything with anyway. All right, another bottle kill. It's good. I need some room. I'm out of room. All right, we got enough for 2 or 3 more. Let's do some fun. Old Forester. Puncher's Chance store pick. Old Forester's a must. And end it with a little High West because that's me. I'm West. Okay. This is the marshmallow one. Oh man. So this is the 93 proof Old Forester 1910. Definitely worth. Not expensive at all. It is a lot darker than I remember. This one's been sitting for a while, so I am betting that one's gonna be beautiful. Blending in there. I'm excited. Ooh, I keep getting the wrong damn cork. Alright. I got a mess of bottles. Oh my God. It's stressing me out. Oh. Now this High West bottle, that actually might be a cool bottle to do ryes in. Because the glass in it is very unique. It's like bubbled glass. This Puncher's Chance, this was a local store pick here in Iowa. Again, nothing crazy, 57% alcohol. And then let's top this off with High West Whiskey American Prairie Bourbon. Does it say? It's got to tell you what the proof is, right? 46. It's 46%. There we go. We're pretty much up to the top. We'll call that good for now. All right. We're going to let that sit. And then we will have a tasting at some point soon. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, yeah, let me know. Let me know what was right and what was wrong, what was good, what was bad, What did I miss? What needs to go in here next? And I'll definitely drop another video, let you know how it tastes. Appreciate you as always. Love you. Bye.
It just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.